talking shit.
How am I look?
You look fabulous.
It's recording now.
So 3, 2, 1. What's up, Sam? I missed saying that. Jeez,
Okay, let's make sure we're.
Story time. It's story time. It's story time. It's story time. It's story time. Story time. Story time. Story time. It's story time. It's story time. It's story time. I probably injured her butt. Sorry, I got excited. What's up, S.O.D.MOB?
Hello, guys. We are back with another mother freaking video.
Banger.
Guys, we missed saying that. What's up, S.O.D.MOB? We missed the S.O.D.MOB, okay?
Mad nostalgic saying it. Like I'm feeling overwhelmed.
I'm ready. I'm ready. She ready. She ready. We ready. We ready.
We are back and we're better. Okay, guys, we are back and we're better. I know what's the question in everyone's head right now.
Where have you guys been?
Where the hell? What in the inconsistency?
Right? Okay, guys. So we have, done a lot of, behind the internal S.O.D work. That's what we've been doing.
We're working on our insides,
right?
So we can produce greatness on the outside.
Exactly. So the last video that you guys had seen, we were introducing a new S.O.D member, well, 2 new S.O.D members, Nate and Isaiah. What happened with that? How we met them. Me and Phylicia, we made a Tinder. We wanted to meet people in our area. What easier way than that? We put pictures of both of us and we said, we're not looking for booze, but we're looking for people who...
Creatives. New York creatives
exactly.
that are looking to join a creative collective.
And we was ready, like...
so excited about it.
These guys hit us up and, we talked to some of them. We really went with the people that wowed us in like seconds. The chemistry was really good and shit like that. And so we had met Isaiah. And one day after talking to him for like a couple weeks, we were like, we about to pull up.
Like mad random. It was a random night. It was me and her supposed to chill and we were like, let's go visit Zay. So we visited him and then that was the impromptu
meeting of
video.
Nate.
Yes.
So we had met Nate through Isaiah. If you go watch that video, that was our first time meeting him. The vibes were great and we just like, Nate, do you want to be like, you're creative, you make amazing art, do you want to be a part of S.O.D too? He was super down. And from there, we had just, decided that we would have days, we would try to fit like everybody's schedule into
making content.
Yeah. And how did that work out? We're about to tell you.
We made a group chat. Yeah. Me, Nate, Zay.
And there was one other person.
We found another person later on. Yeah. There was a time when me and Destiny went to go visit this other person. He has not been in any of the videos, so we won't say his name. But so we went to visit him to like, see what he was about, and I didn't like him.
She didn't like him from the beginning though. I thought he was a little cute, a little cool.
I didn't like him and I was just feeling really discouraged about the whole S.O.D thing. Now here's another reason why I was discouraged. A lot of times I feel like in life or whatever, I'm putting the most work into things and stuff. And so far, these 3 guys that we have put inside, none of them drive, none of them have a vehicle. Y'all are men, like grown ass men at that. And I'm not even talking about Zay and Nate really per se or whatever. This is my qualms with this guy who we went to meet up with him or whatever, and then he asked me to drop him at his cousin's house. Sir, if you don't catch that Uber real quick fast, huh?
Yeah, so she was just like,
on the other side of the busy boogie down Bronx. And then had the nerve to talk about, yo, what music y'all playing? Let me put in my music, and put some rah-rah trap nonsense trying to send us to hell.
I'm crying. Okay, so yeah, she didn't like him after that, right? And she was already upset because these other guys didn't have a car, and she's like, well, if we become close, she's not gonna want them, you know, to like spend their money and fucking go Ubering everywhere. So she would have no choice but to like pick them up. They don't drive.
Yeah.
So later on, we had said that SOD days were gonna be Thursdays and Sundays, right? So on Thursdays and Sundays, we said we were gonna go to Isaiah's house, right? That one Sunday.
So we decided we're gonna make a mukbang at Zay's house.
Yeah.
And then we were gonna bring the new guy that we had to them because they didn't meet him yet. So we're gonna do a mukbang, question and answering, just bantering, talking. It's gonna be lit at Zay's house, crab legs, all that.
Yeah.
So Zay was down with it. The day of, was the night before the day of, that's when Zay decided to be like, I have an aunt staying at my house, we can't do it at my house. But my thing with people, and this is always my thing, is like, don't come with problems and no solution. Like, I'm hearing a lot of problems and you ain't coming with the remedy.
So what we realized was like, when a problem arises, you know, like they weren't ready to
fix it.
And so what we realized with that was like, not even like there's more situations, but it's like we were looking for people who wanted to be SOD as much as like, who wanted to be SOD as much as we knew we were SOD, right? So it's not like, oh, what are y'all doing today? What's the plan today? Asking us. Like,
when we bring you into SOD, you need to think of yourself as SOD. Don't ask us like, oh, well, they're like, oh, well, y'all started this shit. So that same night, yo, I know we're probably all over the place, but like, it's bringing me back. It's bringing me back. Nah, that same night, after Zay canceled and stuff and nobody was saying nothing about nothing, and I was so tight that day. And so I was like, SOD meeting at 8 o'clock, y'all better be there or get me tight. Like, so we FaceTimed them and telling them that I was digging in their ass.
Yeah, she was just like, you know, like,
if I have to be the one to solve the problem when you the one that made the problem, whatever, what the fuck are you doing here? Bounce.
It's just like, whenever there was a problem, it wouldn't have been a problem if it was just us two. And we really want to do SOD. We really believe in SOD. So now we're bringing in other people that are interfering with our plans that we didn't have to let them interfere in the first place. So I was telling her, you know, if it's me and you, we don't have any excuse. We have all these excuses when it's other people and they're messing up our plans. But if it's just us, then it's like, we have to do what we gotta do.
Yeah. So
I think the Uber's coming.
Oh, that's the best thing. So let me tell you more about that though. So yeah, basically it's like, if it was me and Des, like, we don't have no issues doing Thursday and Sunday with each other. Like, that's what we were doing before. But then when we added Nate and Zay or whatever, it's like one of them couldn't make it, so then we wouldn't end up filming content on that day. And it's like we just wasted a whole day. So it gets to that, and I'm very frustrated, and it's not even becoming fun anymore. It's becoming more like a job, a chore. And it's like, you know what they say, like, if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. And it wasn't being fun. It wasn't fun for me no more. I don't feel like I need to go calling grown men and be like, what's up? Like,
exactly. So like, I was like, you know what, bro? I think we were so ready to get into SOD that we just rushed in and we got the first people that we vibed with. Cause like the vibe was good, you know, but next time, like, we gotta make sure, like, we gotta hang out with the person more. We gotta make sure that they're about what they say they're about. They have to show us.
And so then after all of that, with that, Zay switched up like in a day. There was a time, it was a Sunday, and I had something to do, but then after I was like, we're gonna do something SOD-ish at Nate's house.
Yeah.
So Nate was like, yeah, he was down.
And we had brought the other guy. In real life, all the guys liked each other. And Phylicia, you warmed up to him like that day, you know? Like,
yeah, I was just like, yeah, whatever. I still didn't like care for him that much.
Yeah.
But then I was like, if we were if we were gonna like be like, SOD or whatever, I could be cordial. And I said that, like, you know what I'm saying? If it's in the way of business or whatever, like, I'm not gonna act a fool. So yeah, we brought the other guy. So then we pull up to Nate's house. for whatever reason, Zay's not picking up his phone. Nate's calling Zay, Destiny's calling Zay. So then I call Zay and he picks up the phone, but then it sounds muffled and I'm like, hello Zay, what are you doing? He sounds like he's like drunk. I don't even know. And we're like in front of Nate's house and Nate and Zay live across the street from each other. So I was like, Nate, you can't get into Zay's house and see what's happening or whatever. He's like, nah, like the building, whatever. So we go and we're like, okay, maybe he'll show up a little later because we talked about, he hung up on me, yeah, he banged it on me. He did bang it on me. And so then we decided to go into Nate's house anyway.
I mean, we're just like, we're gonna do
whatever and maybe Zay will show up later. That's what I'm thinking. Like hopefully Zay will show up later because it's a side day. And we spoke earlier. We're meeting up. So then that happened. Son never showed up. Filmed the whole video that y'all will probably never see.
Yeah, it was just annoying because, you know, we all spoke about it, you know?
We all spoke about it. So also, like, you know, we also, like, in the midst of business as well, we were all pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could call Nate and talk to him, Dolly or whatever. Destiny plays games with him. They talk. They were making music together or whatever like that. Zay was mad cool. Me and Zay, like, I felt like for a week or two, they were our friends. Like, and that might sound stupid because we kind of fake just met them or whatever, but that's how like dope I felt like our vibe was all together. So I really thought it could work. So what we said in our little team meeting one time when we were all on FaceTime, we were like, yo, you know, life happens sometimes and like,
if there's ever a problem,
if there's any other problem and you gotta step back,
just let us know.
Let us know because you going ghost is a no-no. It's a no-no. It's a no-no.
Yeah, so that's pretty basically much what he did. I guess you don't owe anybody an explanation in life, but it's just like the common courtesy of it all. I guess if we especially talked about it, like, I mean, you know, that's just how it is. But, you know, niggas gonna do nigga shit. So that's why we were saying, you know, at least we always have each other to depend on, which is why SOD could probably just stay
us.
The two of us.
And then we'd like bring in co-stars.
Exactly. So like,
yes.
Nobody's ever obligated to come in our videos, or if somebody can't be there, it's like, all right, we were still gonna make the video with or without you. Like, it's up to us to get us to where we want to be. So like, he texted us and he was just basically saying like weeks later, he was just like, I'm so sorry, I was going through stuff, and I know we talked about if we were ever going through something, not to ghost, but you know.
And so we didn't answer for a while, and then, you know, one time I remembered the text and I was like, no hard feelings or whatever, we never want you to be in a bad space and hope everything's okay now. Just like in the future, do better, because it was like, that was crazy or whatever.
Personally, me, you know, I don't have any hard feelings. Like I said, niggas gonna do what niggas do, and if I base my energy off of niggas, I'd be down and out, down bad. So you know what? We figured out what we gonna do. We gonna continue with SOD, with the two of us, and it's gonna be fire.
And that doesn't mean we're X-naying any potentials that could, you know, join us or whatever, but the energy has to be very right. And like Destiny said, we can't rush into it. We have to really like just see how this person or these people are before we throw them in, because I'm telling you that some shit like that happen again, I'm hurting somebody.
I'm crying.
I'm hurting somebody.
But yeah, like, what we realize we want from people later on, we want grown people, mature people, hilarious people, like people that have emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, all of that. Like, no passes.
No passes. No exceptions, no nothing. So then, when we kind of accepted that, Destiny, like for me, I don't know for you or whatever, I kind of like, the whole idea of SOD or like what we were doing, it kind of got hazy to me. Like the path wasn't so clear anymore because like that whole shit just like fucked me up with these. And then also I was doing a semester of school, and that was, a lot was going on with that. A lot was going on like with me health-wise or whatever. And we had some videos and I was supposed to edit them because, you know, she works and stuff like that. But like everything just got so busy and things were not too clear at the time.
Yeah, then you were doing your finals and stuff, and then I had to go to Georgia for 2 weeks. We didn't film for them 2 weeks.
And then this whole time between all this, I was planning my trip to the Dominican Republic, And you know, we were going, some other of my friends were going. We have a story time about that in the next video. So y'all better go watch, cause what? But yeah, so a lot was going on and it just wasn't clear. And then also when we did talk about SOD, we always were talking about like, you know, making content and doing all that. So right now, like we have a TikTok, we're gonna be putting out TikToks like crazy. We take pictures together, we're gonna put it on the SOD page. Like we're gonna keep on going no matter what, can't stop, won't stop.
You see, like I feel like we had enough talks, like we just keep each other sane. We're literally SOD. We told you in the first video what it means, where things are able to grow, and you cannot grow with no adversity, you know what I mean? With no pressure. So we ready to go, baby.
We are ready to go. And also we did speak about just
guys,
the transitioning
if you're looking outside
of
the window, it's because there's a lot of things flying.
I mean, bees, like 100 of them.
Like dandelions.
And they want to kill us. No, but so you know, the last few videos or whatever, we ended our thing like, if you don't like this video, suck our like we just decided that we're gonna ixnay the suck our part because
one, like we just don't want our brand to be that, you know what I mean? Like we believe in Jesus, you know? It's a little promiscuous, not really how we want our brand to be remembered, you know? I feel like we can uplift and reach so much more people if we just took out the suck our, you know?
Suck our. But it's still the same concept, whereas like if you don't like it, like
exactly,
you know, why you here type thing, like move.
Like we still don't, exactly.
You know, we're like, how y'all feel about this? We'll be like, oh, well, if you didn't like this video, sorry, okie dokie.
Sorry, okie dokie, cause
say it with your chest. Sorry, okie dokie.
Cause it's just like, we still us. We just not gonna tell you to suck our genital area.
Because you ain't got no business being down there. You got some business being in church, yeah, even. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically what happened to SOD. Thank you guys for listening.
That was good.
That was good.